Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today, I have a little bit of a show and tell about all the recent beauty products I picked up. And let me just say, some of these are great. Some of them are restocks that I got at amazing values, which I will share with you guys how to get them as well. I also picked up stuff from Malone with some free gifts, in addition to Sephora. So I will share with you this entire beauty haul in case you wanted to check out what I've been loving these days. If you are new here, thanks so much for checking this out. I am a full-time working mom. In my spare time, I love making these videos on fashion, beauty, mommy lifestyle, a little bit of luxury, and reselling as well. So if those kind of things sound interesting, definitely check out my other videos linked below, and please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back for another video. Alright guys, I'm just going to jump into this because I don't want this video to be too long, and I got quite a bit of stuff to share with you guys. But I am excited to share with you some deals that I got on some restocks. So I've talked about many times before how I love my tried and true cleanser, and that is Purity Made Simple by Philosophy. Look at this. This is 64 ounces of a facial cleanser. Do I need this, you may ask? The answer here is actually yes. Most times I don't, but this I do. My 10-year-old daughter loves using this as well. It's just a very gentle cleanser. It takes off all of my makeup, including really tough to take off long wear eye makeup. And this is my one cleansing step. I'm one and done. So I love this. It comes with a pump in case you're wondering. And I like to refill smaller bottles because this is obviously pretty big to leave in your shower. But this is always offered for an amazing deal. And where I get it from, honestly, is the Home Shopping Network QVC. I shop on there occasionally, not as much as I used to. But for beauty, sometimes they offer amazing steals. So I will link below where I got this from on QVC so you can check out for yourself. There are some really great products that they offer for really good deals. I'll say better than I find anywhere else, especially for these mega sizes. So anyway, mega size, Purity Made Simple, highly recommend. My favorite cleansing product all time. I've used it for many years, and I decided to restock on that. I also, when I was buying that cleanser, browse as I always do on QVC and found some other really great deals. So look at this cute little gift set. So I don't think this is probably offered in the same pack up because I think this was a special value of the day, maybe for Mother's Day, where you got this free little tote. But throughout the year, they always have amazing little sets. So I will link a similar set down below, which no doubt is going to be offered at a great deal. But I love their fragrance sets. So if you're not familiar with Philosophy, their fragrance line that I love the most is called Amazing Grace, and they have many spin-offs of that. So it's a very fresh scent, a little floral. But what I love most is the little spin-off called Pure Grace. So they describe this as soap and water clean, and this is what this looks like. And it really is that. It's just a beautiful, clean fragrance. So this here is the Eau de Parfum. It's 2 ounces, which I'm not going to open yet because I have one I'm working through. But this is almost the cleanest of the clean. And I probably have gotten more compliments on this than any of my higher end luxury fragrances, to be totally honest, where people say you just smell good. They don't say I like the fragrance you're wearing. They just say you smell good, and that's really what I think we all should be going for with fragrance. So I love wearing this. It's appropriate for healthcare setting that I work in, so highly recommend this. And along with this little gift set with Pure Grace, I also got this bath shower gel, which I think you can also use for shampoo. But this is a big 32 ounce of this in the same fragrance, Pure Grace, and it comes with a little pump, which is super nice for the shower. And they launched their newest product here. That is the warming exfoliator, I think for the body. And it also came in Pure Grace. So I'm excited to try this out. So apparently it's just a body exfoliating product, but it kind of warms when you use it. So excited. I'm going to start using this today to check it out. But I love this little fragrance gift set, and it came with this cute little reusable pouch. But I will link some Philosophy fragrance sets below. Honestly, that's the place that I love getting my Philosophy from, is QVC. The deals, I'm telling you, just do not compare to anywhere else. So highly recommend their fragrances and their skincare. So from Malone, I couldn't resist a little freebie they were offering. And throughout the year, you can of course subscribe to their email newsletter, and they will drop different types of gift with purchase offerings. So I've had a similar one of these that I think I shared with you during my holiday haul. But then they offered another little gift set for free that you could get with a minimum purchase. So I, of course, could not resist. So let me share with you what I got for the purchase first, and then I'll show you my freebies after that. So, I mean, I want to say, oh, it feels like, I hope it's not broken because it's really moving around a lot. But I feel like they're, I don't know about this, but I have a bad feeling this might be broken, but let me go ahead and open it up and look. Nonetheless, I will first say before I check the item that this is really, really beautiful packaging. I mean, it's hard to beat the simplicity of Jo Malone. This is a great giftable type of an item. But let me nervously open this up. I don't like how it's moving around in here, but let's see. But as you can tell, I picked up a fragrance. Oh, interesting. Well, while it was moving around, it's not broken, but they put some of my freebies in here too, which I don't know if I love this because it really was moving around, as you can tell, but luckily nothing broke. So what I did pick up for the purchase though is this Orange Blossom Cologne. I was worried this was broken, but I can breathe a sigh of relief because it's not. But I wanted to try this out. This is honestly a blind buy, which is often what I do for fragrances I talk about on this channel, which isn't smart. I don't recommend it. But I have 4 kids, full-time job. Like, I just don't have time to really go and try out different fragrances, even though I shop a lot. So sometimes I just do blind buys. I mean, I just decide to roll the dice based on the notes. But I'm going to try this out for the first time with all of you. That is really nice. I will say with Jo Malone's kind of fresh, fruity fragrances, you can never go wrong. It's always pretty light. In fact, sometimes that's my only drawback is I feel like it doesn't last that long, but they are light, which I love. So it's not too much of a risk. I love this. This is Orange Blossom. My other favorite, as you probably heard about, is Wood Sage and Sea Salt. I'm using that right now, and I've repurchased that multiple times. But I decided to go with this as a blind buy because I wanted something a little bit fresher, a little bit citrus and floral for the warmer months that we're in. Love it. It is more floral, I want to say, than citrus. It's truly the blossom scent, but it's a light scent. Maybe a touch of citrus, but more floral. But I think this is perfect. So I'm excited to use this. So I love it. It's a blind buy, but happy with that. I want to say, I think Kate Middleton also wore this maybe on her wedding, or she actually wears this fragrance. So that's largely why I decided to pick it up too. I mean, she probably wouldn't steer me wrong. So I got that. And then with that purchase, I think I qualified for the free gifts. So look at this cute little package. This has some regular samples, not the actual gift with purchase, but I think you can get just a couple of regular samples, and they're just so nicely packaged. So what is this? This is Peony and Blush Suede. This is my other favorite spring summer fragrance from them, Peony and Blush Suede. I decided to mix it up with the Orange Blossom this year, but I'm glad I have that little Peony and Blush Suede for my purse, and it's in a cute little bag. This is really cute for my daughters to use, like with their American Girls and little setups. I will give that to them. And then as a freebie, I got a couple other things that I could pick in addition to a pouch. So I love pouches, as you all know. And this is the pouch I picked. It says Jo Malone London. It's a cute little makeup bag. Ooh, the zipper is really nice. And then it's just an open little black wipeable fabric. But I thought it was a really nice pouch. And along with that came with the things that were rolling around with my fragrance that I was nervous about. So you could pick 3 other samples. So I picked, let's see, Wild Bluebell. This is a body and hand wash. So I got that. And then I picked a fragrance here. You could pick a little mini fragrance. And this one is, let's see, Nectarine Blossom and Honey. So this is another really nice fragrance, I will say, that has a little bit of sweetness to it. So I thought that was perfect, and this is perfect for my purse. Sometimes the little travel size ones are a little too small because you have to, you know, replenish them so often, but this is perfect purse size. So I'm excited about that. And then this is Lime, Basil, and Mandarin. I got the little mini candle. Look at how cute that is. So I love this. So all of these fragrances that I picked out this time really are perfect for warmer months. So I'm going to be getting a good use out of all of these things. But I mean, this is pretty amazing. The pouch, the 3 pretty generous deluxe size samples. And I think you had to purchase basically a minimum amount, which this full-size cologne definitely got me there. So definitely love Jo Malone. Stay on the lookout for any of their freebies they offer, because they do offer them. So usually their free gift that I've seen pretty commonly is they will offer something just like one of these things for like $100 spend. But during the time that I picked all this up, if you spend a little more than that, you could get all these extra things. So I'm very, very grateful for that. I really, really love Jo Malone. I think their scents are very classy and very fresh and light. And again, in healthcare, I've been wearing these and I don't think that they're inappropriate by any means. So really, really love these. I'm excited about the Orange Blossom. I'll report back in a future video what I truly think about it. All right, so finally, I have one last place that I shopped at, and that is Sephora. I shop a lot at Sephora. I don't share everything with you guys that I pick up just because there would be too many videos probably. But I figured since I'm doing this whole beauty haul, I wanted to just share what I decided to pick up. So a lot of these I think are probably still available if you want to check them out too. I will link everything down below that I'm talking about so you can check them out. All right, so here is a pretty good box. And again, you'll see some of these are restocks, but a lot of them are meant for, you know, the warmer months that we're in. I wanted to try some of these things out. I will say, I don't actually see any samples at all. That's pretty sad. Usually you can get samples, as you know, and I bought this online, so I definitely picked some out, but I don't see any samples. So it's kind of a fail. Really not pleased about that, but it's all right. I don't tend to use those much anyway, but there are no samples to share. All right, first up is a restock. So you've seen me talk about this before. This is my all-time favorite facial sunscreen. I wear it every single day. It's the Unseen Sunscreen by Supergoop, and I needed a restock. It's SPF 50, but what I love about this is, again, this is the value size, so it's the largest 2.5 fluid ounce. But I use this every single day. So I'm not gonna open this because I have another one at my vanity that I'm still working through, but this is literally clear. And that's what I love most about it, because it goes under my makeup really nicely. It's kind of like a primer too. So I put this on as the first step, and then I put my makeup on top of it. Every single day you have to wear your SPF. So I love this. This is my favorite version. Let me know down below what your other favorite sunscreens are, because I think a lot of lines make really great facial sunscreen, because I think everyone recognizes how important it is. But I love Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. So this was a no-brainer restock for me. And then I wanted to try out this Tower 28 Daily Rescue Facial Spray. So I've heard a lot of people talk about this. I'm going to be doing a decent amount of traveling over the next handful of months. So I thought this might be a nice little refreshing spray that helps come down with redness. It kind of soothes the face. So I don't know. I just went for the big version because I thought it was a better value. So I decided to try this out. I know you guys have tried this out there. Let me know what you think. Let me try it. Well, I will say that I don't think the mist is super fine. And I kind of am a little bit of a person that loves a really fine facial mist, like the spray. So that I'm not totally loving. It may get better. This is the first time I sprayed this, so maybe it just takes some time to kind of get working a little bit. And then there's really no scent that's strong. I want to say I feel like maybe it's a little bit of a chlorine-y type of a scent, which it may have to be if it has some kind of like antibacterial products. So I will try this out. A lot of people say very good things about it. You can use it in place of a toner, it says. So I don't know. I'm going to try it out. I don't have a great first impression just because of the slight little medicinal scent or chlorine type of a scent. But people rave about it, so I take your advice. So I will try it out and let you know what I think once I use it more. And then I picked up one of the newer Sol de Janeiro body oils. This is a shower oil. I love Sol de Janeiro products, as does my 10-year-old. I saw a funny thing, one of these, was it on TikTok or somewhere, where it said Sephora is really losing it because now it's turning into a place where 10-year-olds like to shop. And I like fell on the floor laughing when I read that because it is so true. I literally have a 10-year-old girl that is all about Sephora. She likes to go to the mall with her friends and they go through Sephora. So she loves Sol de Janeiro products like a lot of those teens and tweens do. And she has all the little body mist and all of the major products they put out. So it's really trendy for the 10-year-olds. I want to say it's still trendy for people like me too though. So I picked this up for myself. I wanted to try the shower oil. So I have a lot of their body washes, which I like, but I haven't tried this oil. So this is, I think, one of the newer release shower gels, and I love this stuff. I can't get enough really of the scents. This smells really nice. It smells very sweet like a lot of their fragrances do, but it was a shower oil, so I thought this would be more hydrating, be really nice as I have more of a tan and the skin gets really dry. I think this would be really nice, so I'm excited to use this, as is my 10-year-old. All right, so I have, maybe I'll do the two little makeup products I picked up. So I decided to pick up a couple of little backups of an eyeliner that I like. It's just from the Sephora line. It's a 12-hour retractable eyeliner. They claim that this is waterproof. I don't know about that. I do like it a lot, and I did use one up entirely that I picked up before from Sephora. So the values of these are pretty good, so I decided to pick one of these up. I don't like it as much as what I have on now. So right now I have on the Huda Beauty one, the kohl liner, and I think I like that a little more. I think it stays a little bit more pigmented during the day, but this is a pretty good backup for a pretty darn good price. So I always restock on this. And then I also got the Sephora, I think this is the brow crayon. Yeah, the retractable brow pencil. So again, I don't know, I figured I would just try it out. I do my brows and my eyeliner almost every single day that I wear makeup. So I just burn through these so quickly that, hey, if I can find a pretty good deal on these eyebrow and eyeliner products, I'm all about that. So I decided to restock on these two little guys. And then I just have one final item from Sephora, and it is this. So I decided to restock on this Jisoo Honey Gloss Hydration Trio. So it's a pretty good value. I think it's looks like it's about almost 30% off when you pick it up as a kit like this. So I tried this hair oil, I think I bought it last year, and I almost threw the full-size bottle. I honestly really like this, and it's pretty rare for me to go through any bottles in entirety of any kind of beauty product because I always like to go on to the next new thing. But I really like this hair oil. I think it leaves your hair really soft and smooth. I tend to just put it on dry hair in the mornings. Like I just air dry my hair. I wash my hair at night, I air dry it. And then especially for flyaways, I tend to put this hair oil on and then a little bit throughout the main hair as well. And I love the scent. It's a little bit, you can smell a little bit of honey, and but it's not overpowering. It's still a very fresh scent. The packaging is really pretty on this set. And let's see what's in here. This little thing fell out, but these are mostly restocks, I will say, for me. I knew that in this kit the hair oil was small, so this is definitely smaller than my full size, so I may have to get another one of these or maybe restock the full size. I didn't realize it was going to be that much smaller, but I will go through this probably in a few months. But what I wanted to try was this hair perfume. So this looks really nice, and again, I love the scent. That's mostly why I like the hair oil. I mean, I think it works well, but so do I think a lot of other hair oils. But I wanted to try this hair perfume. I think you're just supposed to mist it on your hair. I think that's really pretty. So I'm into these kind of scents, as you could see from Malone. Kind of like a little sweeter, but overall fresh, maybe a touch of floral scents during the warmer months really is what I gravitate towards. So I'm going to try that on in a second. And then it comes with this lip gloss in watermelon sugar. So I have several of these. I love this. Look at how pretty it is. I don't love the shape of the bottle. I think they're doing it to be a little unique, but it doesn't fit so well sometimes in my smaller bags because it has this weird shape. It'd be nice to have a streamlined type of a shape, to be totally honest, but this lip gloss is really pretty. I do like it. I don't think it's sticky, and I mean, it's such a pretty color, so I am definitely going to be using that. But I wanted to try this hair perfume. I don't have a hair perfume, so I'm gonna try it out. Let's see. My daughters, again, would love this. Yeah, I will definitely use this. It looks like, look, I just sprayed a little, but look, a lot of it's already down. So I don't know if it's supposed to be totally filled or not, but that's kind of a bummer. It looks like it's not totally filled. So I will burn through this quickly too. I mean, that's the problem with these products in hair care. I think the hair care products you just use a decent amount on if you have like a decent length hair like I do. But I love it. I don't think I could use that with a lot of fragrances though, because there definitely is a fragrance and it might be overpowering if you combine it with other scents. But that's why I love Jo Malone, because I think Jo Malone layers really well with these types of fragrances. So I think this Jisoo scent will go really well with things like the nectarine scent, probably the orange blossom full-size cologne that I picked up. It was gonna layer really well, so that's kind of my vision. But I'm excited to try these out more. I will report back, guarantee I will be repurchasing these in future Sephora hauls as well. But I thought this little kit was really, really cute, and it's a great way to try out some of their other products. Okay, so I feel like that was a marathon, but I think I unboxed everything that I had today. I also will say that I recently had an Ulta order place, and I picked up some more Touchlands because they had a deal on them, and then I also picked up some of the carrying cases for them, which I may share later in a what's in my bag video or something. But I also like, of course, shopping at Ulta as well. So I hope you had fun going through this little unboxing and seeing what I've been loving these seasons and what I've been picking up, in addition to some tried and true restocks. Again, everything will be linked in the description box below, including where I can find the best deals on some of these products, especially those Philosophy products. Trust me, definitely check out those links because you will save a lot of money. That's the only place I buy Philosophy now. But I hope you had fun going through all of these things. Let me know what your favorites are from this haul and what some favorites do you have that you think I should check out as well. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye for now.